Hello, everybody. You must be wondering why I'm starting the show, but today is a very special episode where we have done a role reversal or say host reversal. So I would like to bring to your notice what actually Mr. Muzammil does and what actually was the idea behind this incredible show, podcast show that is White Shark Hub. So, Mr. Muzammil, on behalf of everybody, I'm sure there are people who are questioning why was this motive, why a different field of communication with the audience. So, I would like to know from your end, what was the idea which pushed you or motivated you to create this channel?
Thank you, Zubair. First of all, for coming as a host to the program. Now we had too many things going in our mind. We thought of what's next for us. What's next for us? We've been in the business field for almost 15 years now. One of the major motives of coming up with this YouTube channel is that we have been doing business development programs or business development projects actually since almost 15 years now, but we could not record those all like business developments or whatever changes we brought in a different set of business and different set of industries actually. With that, like, we thought of, now it's the right time to communicate on a larger scale, on a larger perspective, wherein the existing small businesses can be helped out with our communication, with our the knowledge whatever we have gained throughout the 15 years, and that we wanted to give actually. That's the one of the biggest motto of coming up with the YouTube channel.
So that's a very strong motto, Mr. Muzammil. But yeah, as you said, we have done businesses and other things. But when you come to this YouTube community or open platform, there are, say, youth which are watching. There are some ladies, and there are some people who are, they have just the idea in mind. So are you bringing up something for them? Like, will it be profitable for them? How is it a beneficiary, basically?
No, the community which we are trying to build is around 2-3 set of things actually. One is ladies entrepreneur. Like, most of the ladies are they have the ideas, they have sort of business enthusiasticness, but they don't have a right platform of education or a knowledge where they can start it off. Second is there are like set of youths who wants to do their business. What's the first step? How do they take the action? They are not aware of that one. We'll step by step or episode to episode, we will get this set of speakers, or from our side only, from our community only, we'll bring set of people to speak up how to do this one. And next is one of the most aspiring, as of now we are sitting in the Bangalore. Most of the corporate people would like to start their business, but they don't know how to start, where to start. How we had the last podcast with the Kanaya, which gave us 1,000 subscribers actually. Thank you, 1,000 views actually. Thank you so much for the crowd. We've all watched the videos. Thank you so much. So those sort of content we probably will bring it on table to the YouTube community. Yeah.
So I agree what your point is. Like, see, everybody, may it be IT guy, may it be anybody, a group hangout. To give an example, I think the audience will relate. Every guy who has gone and had a tea have already discussed the business of the person.
Exactly.
Like this guy,
Exactly.
He'll basically calculate how much, all those things, but they fail to initiate.
Exactly.
Like there is somewhere the hesitation that they talk and they go out and then again next business they just basically talk, and not like they don't have the motive, they want to do also. But what do you think is the basic stat, or how do where are they basically failing, I would say?
No, I would not say failing it. It's like what you need to learn is that, like, where exactly you need to start, what exactly you need to start. Usually with the youths or anybody who wants to do a business, they don't write it down what they wanted, what's their motto of opening a business, whether they want to earn the money, whether they want to give a solution to a problem, what exactly they wanted to give it to the people. They don't know that one. Once you determine those goals, what you exactly wanted or what exactly you wanted to give, so then your journey starts. First you put it down, the things in the paper, then the actual journey starts. Second important thing, what I have been seeing in the people who have an aspiration of doing business, they don't take actions.
Correct.
They don't take actions. If you start taking actions, then definitely, even if you have to drink a sip of water, you have to take action. Like if you start taking actions, probably you will achieve what you wanted.
That's a very valid point. To relate, I think everybody will relate. Everybody, the day they take admission in a school, they know there are exams.
Exactly.
But there are toppers who study daily.
Exactly.
They have a schedule and they top.
Exactly.
And there are also backbenchers who score the exam, but they take action before a day.
Exactly.
Basically, action mindset, one set. I think it's nothing. It's just you will be able to deliver it.
The basic motto of any sort of if you want to be successful in your life, the basic thing which is required in your life is a clarity of your vision.
Correct.
And start taking action on the vision. Once you have these two things in your life, there's no way anybody can stop you. But there might be obstacles coming. Those obstacles are the real taste of the journey.
True.
So you don't have a speed breaker and you put it on 6th gear and the car is running. So why do we have F1 cars? They have a track. Correct.
True.
They have twists and turns and everything. Then too, you are on a higher speed. But those tracks you have to manage. That is what is the real taste of a business. In jobs, you don't feel like every day you're not fear.
Correct.
But in business, you are every day you are in fear, like today will my business run? How will I pay the rent? How will I pay the employees? Those sort of things are really very important actually.
So one more question, Mr. Muzammil. This would be personal question. So there are, say, about many ideas are there. People want to say, like we have taken an example of tea. We have a Tapri tea also, and we have Starbucks also. To start, what do you think is the best level of to start? Should we start with like the highest one, or slowly grow like the basic seed or something? What should be the level of business which a person should start?
Again, what I would want you to understand in this one is like what exactly do you want it, like, and how much is your budget, how much can you invest yourself and your money in that business. If you have a setup of, no, I have only 5 lakhs, I want to start a Starbucks.
Correct.
It's not possible.
Correct.
What you can start is a tapri, chai, and like, but you can scale it up with it. A very good example is Chai Sutta Bar now.
Yeah.
Chai Sutta Bar actually started on a very small scale, but now today it's a 150 crore company. So the same one, you have an MBA Chai Wala also there. So like there's a difference. So determine yourself where you want to position yourself. The one of the biggest aspects of the business is positioning of the business is very important.
True.
As you position, you take the business forward in that way. The positioning is very important to the business actually.
So more of podcast. It has already become a chai pa charcha.
Exactly.
You're taking inspiration from
Exactly,
the chai.
exactly,
This thing.
exactly.
Yeah. So one more question I had. Suppose, say, the investment which you said, all of them want to do something. They have some drive to do all those things, but they have this one thing called as reasoning. Some people blame their financial thing. Some people say that they are not capable enough. Some people say that my friends didn't support me. All those things. What do you think a person can do, or say a mindset training which it can do, which he can remove this reasoning kind of thing? I think you said action. All those things is not happening because they have a valid reason and they convince their mind that, okay, I'm not doing this because I'm doing this. Or maybe a successful person, they blame his background. His background is nice. That's why he was able to do. What do you think they should work on, or the mindset change?
Basically, what I would say is keep striving it. You have to continuously put that pressure. Right?
Correct.
See, I'll give you a very good example. Diamond. It's a stone. You have to nourish that one. You have to shape it that one. That is only possible when you have consistently doing it. First is this one. Second important thing is when you are trying to come up with something, have a good set of team. Last time I asked to Kanai actually in the last podcast, what exactly is required? That is a set of team actually. See, if you are not able to execute whatever you have it in your mind or whatever visions you have, you are not able to execute that one. Change is important. Right. Changing is important. I'll give you a very nice example. You take a big vessel and start putting tea powder and a half a liter of milk.
Correct.
Will that get cooked?
No.
So usually the proverb is there. Don't share your big idea with small set of people. That is what is required. Once you start having a right set of team, you have the right set of environment, the execution, your actions, everything becomes very easy actually.
So that's a very valid point. That
Exactly.
networking, basically,
Yeah,
if you say any kind of, suppose you are aspiring a job, have a people around you who are actually looking for a job. Suppose you are looking a business, grab a people who are with the same goal. Correct. So any sort of mantra you would say? I know. I think we are almost in the end of the episode. I would like to say you. I mean, I would want you to say to the audience what is the mantra behind success. Maybe you can short down in a pinpoints or something. What do you think is a mantra for a successful person?
what I have got the 15 years of journey of mine, what I have understood actually is failure is the mantra.
Correct.
Actually, failure is the mantra. Failure actually teaches you a lot than being successful. Once you start failing it, you start learning out of that one. But what we have seen in the present generation is that they don't want to learn out of their mistakes.
Correct.
They don't want to learn out of their failures. What they feel is like, I'll give you an example. I hope you do bike riding.
Yeah.
Bike riding.
Who
How
doesn't?
many times did you fall down?
There are a couple of times.
Couple of times, correct. But anytime you said like, no, I fall down, I don't want to ride it again.
No.
So that's where actually the main motto is. Once you are like falling down, you learn out of that mistake. You don't go on that lane. You don't go that speed. Where do you stop? Where do you accelerate? Where do you brake? Where do you put on the team next above you? And those sort of things, if you bring in, definitely will get some good insights on that one.
Keeping this point, also a calculative risk. It should not be like you're just
Exactly. That's a point actually. Calculative risks in the form of like risk taking is also can be dependent on your age also.
Correct.
Like I'm in 20s, I want to take calculative risks. It's not possible because my energy level would be on a higher side. When I'm on 30s, I am taking calculative risks. Like when I'm on 40s, I'm not taking risks. I'm not calculating.
want a
Like
stable
I'm just calm and cool at that point. So that's all what we are really required of. So those sort of things, if you have it, then definitely you're on a right path for your success actually.
So it's inspiration, Mr. Muzammil. Nice having me as a host, I would say.
Yeah.
I think
Thank
you can address your audience. And
thank you so much to all my subscribers. Actually, we got 1,000 views on the first video, especially on the long form video. We were really excited. We got motivated from your views, from your support. Thank you so much. Please do remember to subscribe White Shark Hub. We are coming up with more exciting content, and which can really give you a benefit to start your own business. This is Syed Muzammil. Thank you so much. Subscribe to White Shark Hub. Thank you so much.